Here's something almost everyone gets backwards. If you're trying to lose weight, you probably obsess over your morning, what you eat for breakfast, when you work out, how much coffee you drink. But in Korea, the real secret to staying slim has almost nothing to do with the morning. It's what happens in the last 90 minutes before bed. Because here's the truth nobody tells you. While you sleep, your body is doing one of two things. It's either quietly burning fat or quietly storing it. And the routine you follow tonight, the order you do things in those final 90 minutes, is what decides which one. So let me walk you through exactly what a Korean night routine looks like. 5 small things, done in a specific order, that keep the body lean while it rests. No diet, no late night workouts, just a completely different way to end the day. And by the end of this, you'll be able to copy all 5 starting tonight. Let's start with the most important one, and the one most people get wrong without even realizing it. In Korea, dinner is early and dinner is light. Most people eat their last real meal around 6 or 7 in the evening, and it's usually built around soup, vegetables, and a small portion of rice, not a heavy, greasy plate right before bed. And this isn't about willpower, it's about timing. Your body runs on an internal clock, and as the night goes on, it becomes worse and worse at handling food. Eat a big meal late, and your blood sugar spikes at the exact moment your body is least able to deal with it. Insulin rises, and insulin is the hormone that tells your body to store fat, especially around the middle. There's a simple rule hidden inside the Korean evening, and it's this: try to finish eating about 3 hours before you sleep. That gap gives your body time to bring blood sugar back down and actually begin burning fat overnight instead of fighting to digest a heavy meal. You're not eating less necessarily, you're just eating earlier. And that one shift, moving dinner up by an hour or 2, does more for your waistline than almost any diet because it works with your body's clock instead of against it. So, that's the first thing, an early, light dinner. But what comes right after that meal is just as important. And it's something Koreans do almost without thinking. They walk. After dinner, there's a quiet little ritual, a short, slow walk. In Korean, it's called sanchaek, and it's not exercise. Nobody is trying to burn calories or hit step counts. It's just an easy, unhurried stroll around the neighborhood, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. But the effect on your body is remarkable. When you walk gently after eating, your muscles pull sugar out of your bloodstream to use as fuel, which means that post-dinner blood sugar spike gets flattened before it ever has a chance to turn into stored fat. Studies have shown that even 10 minutes of light walking after a meal can significantly lower blood sugar compared to sitting down. And think about what most people do instead. They finish dinner and immediately collapse onto the couch, full in front of the TV, while all that sugar just sits in the blood with nowhere to go. The Korean way is the opposite. Eat, then move, gently. You don't need a gym. You don't even need to break a sweat. A slow walk after dinner is one of the simplest, most underrated weight habits in the world, and it's free. Now, once you're back home, the routine shifts from the body to something deeper, because the next habit is all about preparing for the real fat-burning event of your whole day: sleep. This third habit is the warm bath. In Korea, there's a practice called banshinyok, a warm half-body soak, where you sit in comfortably hot water up to about your waist for 10 or 15 minutes in the evening. And this does something fascinating to your body. The warm water raises your core temperature, and then, when you step out, your body temperature drops. That drop is one of the strongest natural signals your brain has that it's time for deep sleep. It's like flipping a switch that tells your whole system to wind down. And why does that matter for weight? Because deep sleep is when your body does its most important repair work, and when it releases growth hormone, which helps you burn fat and preserve muscle. A warm bath or even a warm shower before bed isn't a luxury, it's a tool. It melts the tension out of your shoulders, lowers your stress hormones, and sets you up for the kind of deep, uninterrupted sleep that actually changes your body. If you've never connected your bath to your waistline before, this is the link. Better sleep, deeper recovery, more fat burned while you do absolutely nothing. But there's a problem most people run into right around this time of night. The cravings. That pull toward a snack, something sweet, something to nibble while you relax. And this is where the fourth Korean habit comes in. And it's such a small swap, but it changes everything. Instead of reaching for a snack, Koreans reach for tea, specifically a warm roasted barley tea called boricha. It's caffeine-free, it has 0 sugar, and it's often sipped warm in the evening. And here's why it works so beautifully. That late-night craving is very often not real hunger. It's habit, it's boredom, it's the need for something warm and comforting in your hands. A warm cup of tea satisfies all of that without sending your blood sugar on one final spike right before bed. Because that's the thing. A sugary snack at night is just about the worst thing you can do. It floods your system with insulin at the exact moment your body wants to rest and burn fat, and it wrecks your sleep on top of it. So to swap is simple. When the evening craving hits, you don't fight it with willpower. You replace it. A warm, unsweetened tea in your hands, sipped slowly. It calms you, it warms you, it ends the day's eating on a flat, steady line instead of a sugar spike. And once you've done it a few nights in a row, your body stops asking for the snack at all. Which brings us to the fifth and final habit. And honestly, this might be the most powerful one of them all, because it protects everything else you just did. In the last stretch of the night, Koreans wind down in low, warm light, and they put the phone away. And I know, this is the hard one. But stay with me, because the science here is impossible to ignore. The bright blue light from your phone and your screens does something sneaky. It tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, and it blocks the release of melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. Less melatonin means lighter, worse sleep. And here's the part that connects straight to your weight. When you sleep badly, 2 hormones go haywire the very next day. The one that makes you feel hungry goes up, and the one that makes you feel full goes down. So a single night of poor sleep leaves you hungrier, with stronger cravings, reaching for more sugar and more carbs all day long. That's the trap. Bad sleep doesn't just make you tired, it quietly makes you eat more. So the Korean evening ends soft and dim. Lower the lights. Step away from the screen for the last half hour. Let your body produce the melatonin it's supposed to, drift into deep sleep naturally, and wake up with your hunger hormones calm and balanced instead of screaming for sugar. Protect your sleep, and you protect your whole day. So, let's put it all together. because the magic isn't in any single habit. It's in the order. An early, light dinner, finished about 3 hours before bed. A slow, easy walk to flatten the blood sugar. A warm bath to drop your temperature and trigger deep sleep. A warm, unsweetened tea instead of a late snack. And a dim, screen-free wind down to protect your melatonin and your hunger hormones. 5 small things. None of them cost a thing. None of them require a gym, a diet, or a single ounce of suffering. And here's what I really want you to take away from this. Staying slim was never only about what you do at the gym or on your plate at lunch. So much of it comes down to the quietest hour of your day, the one right before you close your eyes. The people who stay lean without obsessing over it aren't doing more. They're just ending their day in a way that lets their body work for them while they sleep, instead of against them. So tonight, don't try to change everything at once. Just pick one. Move your dinner a little earlier. Take the walk. Run the warm bath. Swap the snack for tea. Put the phone down a little sooner. Start with one and let your body feel the difference, because it will. If this changed the way you think about your nights, do me a favor and share it with someone who's been doing everything right during the day and still can't understand why nothing's changing. The answer might just be in how they spend their evenings. And if you want more of these, the small, quiet Korean habits that make a big difference, make sure you're subscribed, because that's exactly what we do here. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.